Welcome to Rising Borno, the path to prosperity. Today we show you the number of His Excellency Governor Babagana Zulum's engagements and activities to make Borno a state of admiration in development and transformation. I'm Sagir Ibrahim. Let's begin. In the course of April, which is the holy month of Ramadan and the Salah celebrations, Governor Zulum assured Borno residents that he will alleviate the hardships faced as a result of the removal of fuel subsidy and power outages in the state. In his Salah message to the people of Borno at the government house in Maiduguri, he urged residents to intensify prayers for peace in Borno and for leaders of the country. He observed that the power shortage impacted negatively on the lives of the people and affected businesses. Governor Zulum promised to synergize with the federal government to explore other options in providing electricity for the state.
I urge the people of Borno State to intensify prayers for peace to reign in Borno State and for peace to reign in Nigeria, especially at this our trying moment. Furthermore, I also want to urge the people of Borno State to be law-abiding citizens and to be patient with the government. The government is doing everything possible to reduce the hardship of the people, especially during this time of subsidy removal. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I made a broadcast message to the people of Borno State on the power situation in the state. Borno State has been witnessing blackouts within the last 2 years as a result of vandalization of the electricity distribution towers along the Maiduguri-Damaturu Road. And as a result of this, especially the people of Metropolitan have started witnessing shortage of water supply. And this has impacted negatively on the lives of the people. I want to assure the people of Borno State that the government of Borno State, under my distinguished leadership, will do everything possible to ensure that electricity supply is being restored to Borno State on a sustainable basis. Right now, we receive power from the gas plant, but the gas plant is also not sustainable because of some complications in terms of engineering facilities that were installed in the systems. But apart from the gas power plant, the federal government of Nigeria as well as Borno State are exploiting the potentials of providing power through the hydroelectric source, inshallah. So government will do everything possible to ensure that there is adequate water supply in the state, while we are trying to look into the immediate medium-term solution to the power problem in the state. Government is also looking into the longer-term sustainable solutions. On this note, I want to sincerely thank the people of the North State for the support that they have been rendering to the government of the North State. I also want the people of the North State to pray for our leaders, from the national to the state level. Pray for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Pray for our Vice President. Pray for the revival of the economy of the nation. And then pray for peace to reign in the state. Once again.
However, true to his efforts, hours later, electricity was restored in the capital city of Maiduguri. And on the missing Chibok schoolgirls, which is remembered every 14th April, the governor said his administration is committed to ensuring the rescue of the remaining girls still in captivity and reunite them with their families. He spoke through the Commissioner of Information and Security and Commissioner of Women Affairs at a press briefing at the NUJ Center, where it updated the activities of the 25 years development framework and 10 years transformation plan agenda and the commemoration of the 10 years anniversary of the Chibok missing girls. They revealed that following the recent rescue of 16 girls, some have been re-enrolled in schools across the state, while others were reunited with their families. The Borno State Commissioner of Information and Security, Professor Usman Tar, said they are committed to ensure the rescue and safe return of all girls in the claws of Boko Haram terrorists. He added that the government is willing to ensure the release of IDPs abducted in Ngala camp, resettle IDPs to their ancestral homes, and importantly address fire outbreaks.
10 years ago, the Boko Haram insurgents criminally abducted 276 of our innocent girls at their houses at government girls secondary school Chibok. This painful date is engraved in our memory, and we shall not rest on our oars until the last of our innocent girls are back home with their families. On this auspicious occasion of the 10th anniversary of the abduction of Chibok girls, the Borno State government identifies with all those who are affected by the abduction. The government wishes to inform the public that we will continue to identify and commiserate with the parents and relatives of the Chibok girls who are still in captivity, while we work assiduously on the rehabilitation of those who have been rescued. We also wish to use this occasion to take stock of the rescued girls and provide an update on how the girls are coming to terms to adjusting to normal life after captivity, and the efforts of the Borno State government to sustain the momentum on the rescue of the remaining girls who are still in captivity. The Borno State government is committed to rescuing and reuniting the remaining girls, and we are working very closely with the federal security agencies along this line. We understand the pain and anguish that the families of those still in captivity are going through. This is our sorrow as well. So far, out of the 276 abducted girls, 187 have been rescued and reunited with their families. Most of those rescued girls over the years have been enrolled in different schools and capacity building programs, and many have graduated under the supervision of the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs. A number of the girls have been enrolled in local and foreign scholarships or empowerment programs. Furthermore, 16 recently rescued girls are being rehabilitated by the Borno State government and attending the Second Chance School, where they learn skills in various vocations that will provide them with sustainable livelihood, while their children are also placed in nursery schools. 4 rescue girls have voluntarily decided to return to their parents, and the government has obliged them. We remain hopeful and determined that with the combined efforts of our security forces, intelligence agencies, and the community support, all abducted girls will soon be returned back home, inshallah. The Borno State government will not rest until every missing person is found and returned home safely. We call for unity and support from all citizens, including the media, as we navigate these challenging times together. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families of the abducted girls who are still in captivity and all missing persons in the state. We will continue to stand together during these difficult times.
As in the brief made by the Honorable Commissioner, we have 20 girls initially. Out of these 20, 4 left on their own volition. They went for holidays in Chibok and did not return based on their choice and their parents. 16 are with us. These 16 are mothers now. I want us to remember that when these girls left, they were girls. They were basically children. They have come out as mothers with 3, 2, or even 4 children. So their status has changed tremendously. Their commitment, their understanding is different from what they were before they left. And as a result of that, the Borno state government took over their rehabilitation, giving them mental health and psychosocial support. We had to stabilize them because when they came out, they were highly traumatized because of the problems they went through in the bush. Having done this assessment and in consultation with them and their parents, it was collectively agreed that they cannot go back to the normal school, that is secondary school or women teachers college. And so fortunately for us, the Borno state government has what we call the second chance school. It's a complete, a holistic school that gives both vocational and other services, including computer literacy, numerical lessons, and what have you. And so presently, these girls are attending the second chance school. They have a quarter where they live with their children. We take them to school every day and bring them back. And because they have kids who are of school age, we have also registered them at nearby nursery school. So they go to school to learn skills and also learn some other basic education while their children go to school. You ask how long do we intend to keep them? These are our children. And so we are moving with them slowly and gradually. We have refused to put a time frame because of their mind, the level of what they have gone through. So the idea is to go gradually before they are fully reintegrated. But what is going on is semi-reintegration program because they live within the communities. They go out, they go to markets, they go to school. So this is gradual. As soon as they have stabilized totally, they can live and have some economics of livelihood, then there will be no need for government to keep them. For now, we see them as our children, and the psychosocial intervention is still ongoing. So we will not tell we are keeping them for a year or for 2 years or for 3 years. It depends on their level of recovery and how ready they are to reintegrate with the general society.
And on the agricultural sector, the Borno State Governor, Professor Babagana Zulum, has assured more assistance to farmers in the state. He reiterated that his government will always make agriculture a top priority for development. He stated this during the flag-off ceremony of Nigeria's First Lady Renewed Hope Initiative Women Agricultural Support Program at the Government House Multipurpose Hall in Maiduguri. 120 women farmers across the 6 northeast states got 500,000 naira each, while 100 with disabilities benefited 100,000 naira each to recapitalize their businesses. The First Lady, represented by the wife of the Vice President Nana Kashim Shettima, stated that the gesture is to empower women to contribute their quota in the agricultural sector of the country. Meanwhile, Governor Zulum called on organizations to emulate such gesture to end joblessness among youth and women. He added that his government support to agriculture is top priority for development and ending challenges of farmers' vulnerability.
This is a significant occasion in view of the fact that the issue of job creation has been the main concern of this government. This shows the importance of the initiative in improving not only agricultural productivity in our state, but also to enhance the general standard of our rural farmers, who constitute the majority of our teeming population. There is every need to ensure that the women also constitute productive members of the society. It is in recognition of this fact that the Renewed Hope Initiative Women Agricultural Support Program, Northeast Geopolitical Zone, which is aimed at fighting unemployment and its associated problem, conceived the National Agricultural Program to cater for the jobless. This will give equal opportunity to both urban and rural women, who constitute the highest percentage of jobless in Nigeria. I understand that the noble first ladies of Bauchi, Borno, Gombe, Taraba, and Yobe State, and the representative of Governor of Adamawa State coordinating this program are here to witness the distribution of business recapitalization grant to persons living with disabilities and the support to women farmers. Indeed, we are very much grateful for all of you. This success story is not unconnected with the First Lady's wealth of experience, dedication, and selfless service to humanity. I therefore wish to congratulate you for your laudable initiative for the development of women in the Northeast. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, the Borno State government has given up topmost priority to the development of agriculture in the state, and that is why concerted efforts are made to mobilize both human and material resources to boost agriculture in the state. Towards this end, the state government has procured agricultural machinery and inputs such as tractors, chemicals, and fertilizers, among others. This, I believe, will go a long way in enhancing the productivity of farmers. Government is therefore poised to ensure that our farmers are assisted in every way to increase their agricultural productivity. I therefore appeal to the chairperson Hope Initiative, Renewed Hope Initiative, Agricultural Support Program to continue with the good work it is doing. I wish to also appeal to wealthy organizations and individuals to assist this initiative in order to cover more beneficiaries. We shall not restrict ourselves to venture that can bring immediate gains only, but we have to sacrifice our today in order to build the future. On behalf of the governors of the northeastern states of Nigeria, I want to assure Her Excellency, the wife of the President, and by extension, the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that we, the governors of the Northeast, shall complement the effort of the federal government in enhancing the capacity of the renewed hope agenda of Her Excellency, the wife of Mr. President. We shall continue to support the women in the northeastern sub-region of Nigeria. Towards this end, inshallah, during our next Northeast Governors Forum meeting, and indeed the Northeast Trade Fair, which is holding in Bauchi, the governors of the northeastern state would inshallah take far-reaching recommendations on how we shall partner with the renewed hope agenda in order to support larger women in our own state.
I am delighted to be in Maiduguri, Borno State, for the Northeast Renewed Hope Initiative Women Agriculture Support Program. On the 28th of February 2024, we were in the Southeast Zone in Imo State for the maiden edition of this program. I commend the dedication of the beneficiaries in the zone, and it is my hope that very soon they will begin to reap bountiful harvest. Today, we are flagging off the Renewed Hope Initiative Agriculture Support Program for the Northeast Zone in fulfillment of our promise to continue to promote the women folk, particularly farmers across the nation. As we speak, this program is holding simultaneously in 3 other zones, namely North Central in Plateau State, Northwest in Kebbi State, Southwest in Ogun State, while that of South-South will be hosted at a later date. The administration of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, recognizes the pivotal role that agriculture plays in achieving sustainable development and ensuring food sufficiency. Therefore, the Renewed Hope Initiative's commitment for supporting women farmers nationwide aligns with the broader national agenda to strengthen the agriculture sector. Today, we are supporting 20 women farmers per state in the Northeast Zone with the sum of 500,000 naira each. To this end, a drop of 10 million naira per state for the Northeast Zone will be handed over to the First Ladies of Adamawa, Bauchi, Borno, Gombe, Taraba, and Yobe states.
Now to the education sector, where the Borno state government awarded scholarships worth 1.3 billion naira to 997 students of College of Nursing and Midwifery in Maiduguri, while commissioning a lecture theatre complex and 3,000 capacity multipurpose hall. The governor also earmarked another 1.1 billion naira as monthly stipends for all students in the institution, with each beneficiary getting a sum of 30,000 naira throughout the study in the institution. He further added 201 million naira for the 2010 students, with each student to be paid 100,000 naira each. He directed automatic employment for scholarship students and best performing students.
In line with our 25-year development plan, we remain resolute in our dedication to cultivating an equitable society and delivering qualitative education alongside a good healthcare delivery system. Pillars 1 and 3 of our plan emphasize crucial objectives. Our vision is to foster a society where every individual, irrespective of their background or circumstances, has equal opportunities to prosper through access to education, thereby empowering our citizens to realize their potentials. In furtherance of this objective, I have issued a directive to each local government area within the state to nominate 40 residents who have successfully completed their secondary education and demonstrate the requisite qualifications for enrollment in nursing programs through the scholarship board. After the entrance examination, the college submitted a list of 997 student nurses who have successfully passed the entrance examination submissions, demonstrating the efficacy of our centralized approach to identifying and nurturing talent. Additionally, a portion of these successful candidates are those who directly applied for admission and purchased forms on their own, aligning with our commitment to extend opportunities to all indigents of the state. We have included them amongst the beneficiaries through a dual process of grassroots nominations and direct applications. We ensure that deserving candidates from all corners of Borno State have equal opportunities to pursue nursing education. The government has allocated a total of 5,189,000 naira for scholarships, with a breakdown of 124,149,000 naira earmarked for tuition fees.
Today marks yet another significant milestone as we disburse 1,305,189,000 scholarships to 997 student nurses. To these beneficiaries of the scholarship, I implore you to recognize the profound impact the government has invested in your education and training. You carry the aspiration of your communities on your shoulders, and I urge you to embrace diligence and hard work to not only justify this investment, but also bring pride to your families and respective communities through your service. In conclusion, let's embark on this collective journey with the shared vision of nurturing a healthy population, fundamental to our state's human capital development. May our collective effort today lay a robust foundation for a brighter, healthier, and more prosperous future for generations to come.
Governor Zulum of Borno State has provided food palliatives and non-food items to over 25,000 households in Gajiram community of Nganzai local government area. Additionally, he distributed financial support totaling 25 million naira to the residents. The governor stated that this ongoing assistance aims to address the food crisis facing communities affected by insurgency in the state. The distributed items included bags of rice, maize grain, wrappers and cash totaling 25 million naira, all shared among the household. Governor Zulum emphasized that this gesture aims to alleviate economic hardship and, more importantly, support communities whose livelihoods have been affected by insurgency threats. He clarified that the government's intention is not to foster over-dependency on palliatives, but rather to provide necessary assistance to those in need. Additionally, the governor expressed gratitude to the federal government and the Northeast Development Commission, the NEDC, for their support in providing food palliatives to the state.
I was here yesterday for palliative and other to visit Nganzai local government. So Alhamdulillah, we're happy. We people of Nganzai were very happy for his coming to Nganzai local government. You can see he encouraged people to go back to farm. And also he's saying he might seeds, tractors, and even inspect the hospital. And about 10,000 people have benefited from this palliative. And 50,000 women have benefited from this palliative.
Meanwhile, the governor inaugurated the Gajiram Information and Communication Technology Center equipped with internet facilities that accommodate 300 trainees.
Literacy center, digital literacy center in all the 27 local government areas of Borno State. Today we are here to commission one of them in Gajiram headquarters of Nganzai local government to the glory and benefit of this community. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
He also inspected 3 ongoing projects, including the remodeled General Hospital and Mega High Islamic Colleges of Gajiram and Gajigana communities. The governor says his administration will liaise with the National Board for Technical Education to ensure program certification for those who complete their studies in the ICT Center. And that wraps up this episode of the program. Until next time, I'm Sakir Ibrahim. Thanks for watching.